Well, let's welcome Kasey Keller into the show now. Kasey, what the heck happened to Leipzig?
They forgot how to defend set pieces. I mean, basically, it was really a case where Mainz, I thought, battled well. Obviously, Leipzig were the better side. They had more of the ball. They created more of the chances, but they just couldn't see it up. When Tyler Adams scored off of the rebound, off of the crossbar for the first goal, you thought, okay, this is it. Leipzig are just going to cruise this. And then for some reason, Leipzig just decided to stop defending off of set pieces. And Mainz really only created a handful of chances, but they were opportunities that they just couldn't pass up. And I really felt when Mainz battled for the 1-1 draw against Dortmund last weekend that maybe that was a turning point. But then Wolfsburg comfortably saw them out 2-0 midweek. But Bo Svensson has this Mainz team believing, and for some reason, nobody wants to challenge Bayern Munich. And just when you think that Leipzig have turned the corner, a huge disappointment this weekend, and it really looks like Bayern are just going to walk with the title once again.
Defensively, obviously that vulnerability at the back, as you say, every set piece it looked like Mainz were going to score from. But then going forward as well, Leipzig didn't offer anything.
Oh, particularly second half.
Yeah.
You really expected a response after going 3-2 down early in the second half, and you thought, okay, here comes the potent attack that we know Leipzig can muster. And look, give Mainz some credit. They frustrated them, but you expect more from Leipzig. It's a side that I think, what did they say in the last 3 matches against Mainz? They'd scored 16 goals, beat them 8-0. So, I mean, it's a case where Mainz, battled back, frustrated Leipzig, and Leipzig didn't have a response. Very surprising.
You touched on it. It's a bit rubbish for the league, unfortunately, that once again we see Bayern Munich in control. They didn't have to play with Bayer Leverkusen dropping points as well against a Wolfsburg side who are very pragmatic, aren't they? They get it done.
Well, the first 10 minutes, it really looked like Leverkusen were up for it, and they were going to make things difficult. Just missed, hit the post, and then for whatever reason, they just stopped playing. And give Wolfsburg, again, a lot of credit. You said a very pragmatic side. They got their goal, and then they defended extremely well. John Brooks, again, had a very good game. Lacroix, his center back partner as well, played very well, and they just frustrated, which we know can again be a very explosive Leverkusen side. Bailey was non-existent. Diaby tried, but it wasn't there. Florian Wirtz, another 17-year-old, very talented midfielder for Leverkusen, really wasn't in the match. Give Wolfsburg a lot of credit. You look at the 2 hottest teams right now in the Bundesliga, it's Wolfsburg and Gladbach, but they just didn't do enough in that first half of the season to really string together enough to get themselves close enough to Bayern Munich to challenge, because I just don't see at 9 points, 10 points with a game in hand that Bayern is going to let that go.
Bayern, of course, in action against Schalke on Sunday. Meanwhile, before I let you go, Kasey, let's talk about Josh Sargent. It's been a frustrating 5 or 6 weeks for the young American, isn't it? The fact that he's been struggling in front of goal. What a way, though, to open his account for the new year. Fantastic strike in that 4-1 victory.
Yeah, Josh does a great job for the side. He battles regardless if he's on the score sheet or not. But you could tell it was a huge relief when that goal went in late in the match today, and great form. And you can see how well his teammates just appreciate what he does for the side. But he has to be more prolific, in front of goal, and that was great. Particularly when you see a young player, like Matthew Hoppe just emerge out of Schalke, getting rewarded, with a new contract because of the work that he's done. So I love to see that competition with young American strikers in the Bundesliga, and great to see Josh Sargent getting that late goal for Werder Bremen.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.